about how I felt about Ralph. Ralph was a very special person, and anyone who knew him knew his values and his principles right off the bat. You knew that he stood for peace and nonviolence, and he felt that the way to peace and nonviolence was through social justice and equity. And unlike a lot of people that just talk the talk, he walked the walk. And the way he walked the walk was very special, I think. To give you an example, when I was first training with him at the Talbot County Detention Center Library, at that time, you could only check out 4 books per person. And a gentleman had requested 4 books, but he still had 1 checked out. You guys who work here know what I'm going to say, right? So me being soft-hearted, I wanted to give the guy 4 books. And Ralph said, no, he gets 3 books. Because he needs to know the value of borrowing someone else's book. And that's the way Ralph rolled. You know, he, like a good trainer or teacher or coach, he believed in meeting people where they were. And I'm here to say that keeping Ralph's memory alive is very important to me. This is a poll. Ralph would view it as a thing. What we're here today and what we challenge each other with is the symbolism of this poll for Ralph. And I challenge each of you to think about the tools Ralph gave to you and which one you're going to pick up. Now we have Nancy. Where is Nancy? There you are. Nancy, if you'll lead us in prayer.
First of all, what a beautiful day. Spirit of life, spirit of love. We give thanks for being. We give thanks for being here. We give thanks for being here together on this special occasion. Weep not for me, though I am gone into that gentle night. Breathe, if you will, but not for long, upon my soul's sweet flight. I am at peace, he says. My soul's at rest. There is no need for tears, for with your love, I was so blessed for all those many years. There's no pain, I suffer not. The fear now, all is gone. Put now these things out of your thoughts. In your memories, I live on. Remember not my fight for breath. Remember not the stripes. Please do not dwell upon my death, but celebrate my life. May it be so that we celebrate his life. Ralph was one of the members of our small, getting smaller youth group here in Easton. He was dearly loved by each one of us. He brought and shared his many talents, many of which Molly's talked about already. A passionate motorcyclist, a wonderful photographer, a soup later with the Asbury folks, a computer geek. He created our brochure, so he was a writer. He was a teacher of nonviolence, a lover of silence. He was a peacemaker who stood with us for many years. He was a gentleman, He was compassionate. He was generous. He was kind. He was funny. It was easy to see that of God in him. We miss you all, and we celebrate your life. Amen and hallelujah.
Suddenly there's no program when you need one. Good morning, everyone. We would like to follow with a reading by Mary Willis. So I'm just going to share a poem about peace. There still is peace. Nighttime trees, sound of breeze and tall grass, vast expanse between objects in motion. Touching the ground, resting in the ocean. What's lost is found when we cease our buzzing. Bare, still, is stillness. And we'll follow that by just a few moments of Quaker silence.
Speakers please use their outdoor voices? Thank you.
Next, we have a song for you. Is Jonathan Williams here? He's one of our talented members.
I'm not sure how long this is going to last, but
Okay, we have to go to lunch at 12:15.
We have a song, Let There Be Peace on Earth. It's Jonathan Williams. And accompanying Jonathan is Cheryl Goodspeed.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as my Father, family all are we. Let me walk with my brother in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Thank you, that was lovely. Thank you.
Ralph worked tirelessly in his unassuming way on many fronts to ensure people in our community were fed and those in need received some measure of assistance. He was vigilant to the peace testimony and embraced Quaker traditions to ensure peace was foremost in our thoughts and actions
Okay.
by showing us how to do that. As we heard earlier, Ralph was happiest when he worked with like-minded friends. I have fond memories of Ralph in the kitchen at Asbury Methodist Church with Blanche and Eunice and a big smile. He was making a pot of soup or putting together turkey dinners for delivery. But he also loved the multicultural festival at the Idlewild Park. And when the peace group planted a peace pole there, Ralph knew we had to have one at Third Haven Friends meeting. And Molly, I can assure you, it was not just an object. He was always a member of the Testimonies and Concerns Committee, and he brought the idea of a peace pole to business meeting. Maybe it was 10 years ago now, and of course budgets were tight and we had other projects that took priority, and so it was not approved, but that did not deter Ralph. He tried again in the fall of 2018, and finally we got it with the support of Property and Grounds, who offered to chip in some funds. We brought it to business meeting in December and it was approved. So then we had to come back a few times about what it was going to look like and what it was going to say in what language, even though it can only say, may peace prevail on earth. It's the Quaker thing, you know, it takes us a while. But we finally got it ordered and approved in March, and we expected it in May. When it did not arrive in May, we knew something was amiss. And Ralph too knew something was amiss with his health. It turns out the internationally recognized peace pole is made by one man in Wisconsin, and he had passed away, leaving the business in Chapter 11. As is often the case, when a good idea comes to light, others join in to make it happen. We are sad Ralph did not get to see the peace pole here at Third Meeting Friends. But we are so pleased that we had so many people helping us to make this a reality. We'd like to give a special thanks to Jen Kuhn. She's a master carver and shipwright over at the Chesapeake Bay Maritime Museum, and she actually carved this peace pole by hand. May peace prevail on earth in 4 languages: English, Spanish, Hebrew, and Arabic. John Connor, who's an attender, procured clear cedar for the pole. And that was a job because it had very few knots and it had to be the right height. John Hawkinson, William Lane Jr., and Lawrence Plaggett Jr. engineered, built, and installed the base. And if that's not a crack design, engineering, fabricating team, I don't know what is. And finally, Properties and Ground Committee led us to the peace pole's rightful place here at the meeting grounds. So we dedicate this pole to Ralph Young and his memory, that his legacy may inspire others to work for peace and social justice. And now we're going to continue with our silence, and we're going to invite those who are interested to come up and put a peace message on a card. And we're going to attach the card to the ribbons, which will be on top of the pole. And Jonathan will be playing music after he helps me put the ribbons on top of the pole. Thank you.
Okay. Can you take some time?
I think we will.
Kenny, but I'm just not as tall as you. Oh, there we go.
Yes. Up one. So friends, our friend Ralph understood that without justice, there's no peace. There can be no peace. And as we've heard, he works tirelessly in the community to promote peace. So we wanted, as part of the dedication today, we wanted to invite each one of us to think about something that we can each commit to do to promote peace and justice in our community. So take a few minutes to think about that. It can be something small, it can be something big, it can be something that you're already doing that you want to commit to continuing, or it can be something that's going to start for you. And then when you feel so moved, come on up and just write your intention down, and we're gonna post all those, and that will be the conclusion of our ceremony today. So thank you.
Totally, I do that. Pretty. Yeah, but I like the small pen. Boy, here, maybe you'll like it too. Wide point. Anyway, just maybe one, right one thing. I like that. Just appreciate.
Yeah, he has Parkinson's now. Diane, hi. Hello. Did you come from Rehoboth today? No. You came from Richmond? Yeah, yeah.
I went up with somebody else. I went up with somebody else.
Sure,
Yeah.
absolutely. Thoughts?
Spray one.
And yeah, the teal.
Like graduation.
Synchronicity. That was lovely. Thank you.
You're not going to put down more chicken soup.
We had soup this winter. We worked at St. Mark's.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's right. You're paying that.
Yeah. St. Mark's opened up for us. We were able to use that.
Oh. Okay, so people just came and didn't have it. You have deliveries too?
We just did deliveries because yeah, and the gentleman at St. Mark's did the delivery.
Yeah, did your dog come to the zoo? I do have a dog, but did he come to the zoo? No, she did not. Or just pause. What do you decide? This is a narrow point. That's a thick point.
That's what I need is a
narrow point. I know. I have something to tell you. You got your boat. You got back. I have the one more thing, Father, but I'm going to be there the next 2 days. I'm afraid. Cleavage, about 4 inches. Would it be Laura? They were like, yeah. It is. So you are seductive. I yeah, I remember when she was.
don't want to see that over right in the center.
Hit it.
Oh, the song? Okay. I'm gonna sing a song. I would like you to hum with me.
Okay.
I ask you, for once in my life, I'll ask you not to sing with me because we know that could spread COVID a little bit. But we'd love you to clap along and sing. That won't spread up. Hum, please. We're gonna do this little light of mine. Light of mine, I will let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine.
What do you think would be good? Oh, just make it where it's the top of the salad.
Right? You know this part. Under a bushel. Come. I'm gonna let it shine.
I like this. No!
You got it. I did under a bushel.
No!
I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
Well, I was leaning against.
But I got